Well, good morning everybody. It's Sunday the 22nd of December 2024. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning, and as you can see it's quite overcast and gloomy here in Goulburn in New South Wales. I haven't done much running this week. I've had a bit of a stomach bug and I haven't felt like running, so it's the first chance I have had to get out for the week. So I'm off and I'll just see how far I can go, how much energy I have. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about safety in running, and I'm prompted to do this because yesterday, while wasting my life away looking at Facebook, I came across an image that was an image on a smartwatch face. It had a message that said all women should feel safe while running. And before we go any further into this discussion, let me be clear. I agree with that. In fact, I think everybody should feel safe running or cycling or walking. If you're outside your house, you should feel safe. But I understand that some people don't. So okay, I saw this message and I read a few of the comments, and they were mostly from women who said they didn't feel safe. Didn't say why, except one woman gave a bit of a story about some bloke who looked a bit creepy. Now, I don't want to downplay or trivialise any of that either. But I commented on my own circumstances. That is to say, I'm a 71-year-old male. I run 4 to 5 days most weeks for between 50 and 60 kilometres. And I was saying that bit to establish my credentials to comment. And then I said I had never felt unsafe while I was running. And I added that I lived in Australia and that may have had something to do with my lack of concern for my safety. And that I was aware that it was possible the whole thing was a AI generated thing to collect clicks. So I get some comments back. One from somebody, a woman going by the name, who said the same in the UK. That is, that she has not felt any concerns for her safety while running. a second comment was a bloke, judging by the name, and he said that I was hardly in the demographic for rapists, and I agreed with him, and that was true. I also added that, judging by my attire, which is a singlet and a pair of shorts, it's pretty obvious I wasn't carrying any valuables and I wasn't carrying a phone. But I further added I was more concerned about getting hit by a car, because some of the roads that I run on, or being attacked by an angry magpie. I lived in a regional town in New South Wales. So I thought, that'll be it. Move on to the next silly thing. And I get a comment from a woman, again judging by the name, who says that she lives in Sydney and she knows women who feel unsafe when they're running. And like a bloke, like a dog with a bone, I can't leave this thing alone now. So I tell her that I wasn't trying to diminish or trivialise anybody's experience, just giving my own experience, that I had run in Sydney on the lower North Shore and the northern beaches and had never had any concerns about my safety, never even given any thought to it. But I couldn't say that was necessarily the same for other parts of Sydney or for other people. And I told her a couple of places that I run in that area, including the Darabin Lagoon and the local park run. I think we agreed and stopped commenting on with the statement that running in a group was better. Now, I don't have any list of the 5 things to do to be safe while running. I'm not a person who has any expertise in safety. I'm not a police officer. I couldn't tell you what they'd say to you. And I agree that running in a group is probably safer. I used to run with a group in Launceston in Tasmania when I was there, and we'd all meet at the assigned place. The person who was in charge would tell us where we were running and away we'd go. And some people would set off and run by themselves, and a couple as a group. I think at the biggest it was 8 to 10 maybe, and the smallest it might have been 5. So sometimes there might have been 2 people together and one just a little bit further behind. Other times there could have been a strung out field. The last time we ran, while I was there, the person who was leading the pack was a woman would say she was in her mid-30s, and at the time she passed me on the way back, in other words, she'd gone up to the turnaround point and was heading back. I think I was probably close to a kilometre from the turnaround point. So obviously she was a kilometre in front of me, and the next nearest group, they were several hundred metres behind me. So the safety of the group, there was no safety in that group, but it may be that the group that you run with, they all run at the same, you all run in a pack together, and you start out somewhere and you just run at the speed of the average runner or the slowest runner or something till you get to the back where you started from, in which case running in a group is of course much safer. So I suppose number one safety point, run in a group if that's what you prefer. I mostly run by myself because I prefer that. I do the park run on a Saturday, and most of my other running, in fact all of my other running, is just like this. I run by myself because that's what I prefer. I'm not antisocial. I just like to run my race, or do my run at my time in my place, and so forth. So you're a solo runner, then wear some bright clothing so that hopefully you can be seen by everybody else that's out running, including the motorists who you don't have concern about being run over by a car or a truck. Run in well-lit areas if possible. Now, it's, as I said, a bit after 6 here. Cars with automatic headlights, or cars that have their headlights set to auto, all have them on. Street lights have gone off. The track up the road here that is lit by solar, all the solar lights have gone off. So that's not always possible. But so, run in a group if that's your preferred thing. Wear bright clothing so you can be seen. Run in places that are well lit if that's possible. Or in the daylight hours at least. And again, if it's possible, in areas that are open, like here. There's not a lot of shrubbery, bushes, whatever, to hide you. Well, there are some thoughts on running in safety. I'm sorry if there are women who feel they're unsafe while they're running. Everyone should feel safe, whether they're running or walking or they're just outside their house. That's I don't know how useful my tips are, but there they are. Now, as I said at the start of this video, it's the 22nd of December, so it might be my last running video before Christmas. I wanted to say thank you to all the people who watch these videos. And if you only watch for a few minutes, that's okay. I don't do them to make money or anything like that. I just do them because I'm out running. I strap on the camera and I talk about something that I hope other people will find interesting. So thank you for watching. If you're a subscriber, thank you for your subscription. If you just come across this video, you're welcome to subscribe and do all that other stuff. And you're welcome to share the videos, and you might find something else on the channel that interests you. I hope the Christmas period is good for you, however you celebrate it, wherever you are, and that you have friends and family around and enjoy each other's company. Again, thank you for watching. If you have a comment, you know what to do, and I will respond when I become aware of your comment. Other than that, I will talk to you again sometime in the next running video, which will probably be after Christmas, before the New Year. So, Merry Christmas, and thank you for watching.